All right, Ultimate Hoops Nation. I'm Aaron Wimstead. I'm here with Paul Scholes, Athletic Director of the Minneapolis Athletic Club. Championship game tonight. Wolves-Lakers, probably the two best teams this season. Kind of a tale of two halves. At halftime, it's 29-28. You think it's going to be a drag them out, tough fought game, and in the second half, there was kind of a scoring explosion, and the Lakers ended up coming out on top. But yeah, tale of two halves. Your thoughts?
Well, the Wolves, it was kind of interesting the first half. They did all the right things, and they got off to a fast start. They really penetrated and pushed the ball down the court, and they got a lot of easy baskets, and they did take the lead. Credit to the Lakers and hanging in there and only being down by 1 point at halftime after struggling a little bit to get going. So credit to the Lakers, and also the Wolves had good ball movement and they were fired up.
Yeah. When you look at the two teams, I think both teams were evenly matched. The Lakers have Garber, they have Max. Wolves have Boston, Luke, Billy Lawrence, and Max was the difference tonight. He scored 13 points, I believe, in the first half, and then he exploded in the second half. He scored 23 points. I think he probably missed 2 shots the second half. He was on.
The interesting part, Aaron, was in the second half, the Wolves did take a lead. They took a 42-33 lead with 12:20 on the clock, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be a runaway. But thanks to Max and Cook, they fought back, and at the 9:33 mark, the score was 47-45 in Lakers, mainly because Max just got hotter in the pistol and they couldn't stop him. The other thing is they turned the tide on the Wolves in the second half by pushing the ball and really upping the pace. And when they did get that lead back and they extended it to about 8 or 9 points, the Wolves kind of pressed, and they never really got back into the ball game. And they took some poor shots, and the next thing you know, Lakers dominated on the boards, came down, and Max did the rest of the work.
Yeah. What I noticed too was I think the Wolves got up by 8 or 9, and then they started settling for threes. I think they took 4 or 5 threes in 5 consecutive possessions, and I think that hurt them. In the first half, the Wolves out-rebounded the Lakers. They turned them over more. Second half, the Lakers out-rebounded them. Lakers had only 2 turnovers in the second half versus 5 in the first, which was a big difference. And then the other thing that stood out to me, I think the Lakers needed a bigger game out of Billy Lawrence, and I don't think last season when he played in the championship, he was magnificent. Tonight he was, I think, 3 for 12, and he had, I think, 5 turnovers.
And I think that goes with the business of getting down. Not you're down 8-10 points, and all of a sudden you're trying to make it up all at once. And I know Billy in the first half he controlled the boards to some extent, and he made
really good defense on
He did. And then the second half they all started pushing, and really the person I thought that would be a bigger factor in the scoring was Ron Garber, but Ron became more of a defensive player and worked the boards, while Max and Mitch Cook and a few of them, it became a team victory for these people. They all started scoring, and I think the Wolves got a little tired too. The up tempo changed the whole complexion of the game in the second half.
Yeah, no, I agree. Good game, good season. Any final thoughts on the season?
Well, I just want to thank you and Ultimate Hoops for the program that you present for us down here at the club at the MAC. it's sincerely, you know, it brings our basketball league to a higher level, and with stats and the referees, it brings out the best in everybody, and we had a great time.
Yeah, thank you. We do too. We have a blast coming down here. Well, next season will be next fall, or this fall. We're on fall and winter again,
Right.
and we'll see everybody then.
We're looking forward to it.
See you guys then.